failure is in the moment. It's not in the future. It's something that's happening in the moment.
And let's point out something here, which is just a wonderful nugget that you shared in redefining, reframing what can appear to be a failure is literally something to build upon and something to draw from. Some people actually just quit too soon. They just throw their hands up, file bankruptcy, and say, I'm a failure in business, and then start looking for jobs again. But what you and your husband did was you stayed in the business. The fear of financial failure, I think, is one of the keys that literally runs a lot of people out of business. But the reality is you cannot get to success in business unless you have some of these failure opportunities in which to learn and to build on.
Yeah, I think we just have to, change the way that we look at failure sometimes. Failure is in the moment. It's not in the future. It's something that's happening in the moment, and you have to grieve in that moment. It's don't circumvent the process. Go through it. But when you have done that, you got to still look to the horizons and figure out, okay, so that has happened to me and it didn't feel good and it cost me. It costs you some stuff, but it's not the end. So then you have to figure out, based on where you are, what steps you can take to move forward. And it's not easy. I'm not saying this like it's easy, because there are a lot of sacrifices that comes when you're in business. There are days when you don't get a paycheck. My husband and I laugh about it sometimes, but we both get written paychecks. They're handed to us, but one of us can't change it. One of us is holding on to that check, waiting for when everybody else's stuff has cleared to now pay yourself. But those are sacrifices that you have to make sometimes. And they're not bad sacrifices, because every season is different. There are seasons when both of us can change our checks. And then there's seasons when we, like right now, we took a pay cut. Every one of us, including our daughter who runs the business with us, we all took pay cuts, And so you do what you have to do in the meantime, but it doesn't stay forever. Just get up, dust off, and like Donnie McClurkin say, we fall down, but we get up.
We get up.